Humans. Where did we come from? Our origins are the subject of ceaseless inquiry and debate. Are we products of divine creation, as posited by various cosmogonies across civilizations? Or are we the result of millions of years of evolutionary processes, as delineated by the scientific community? Or perhaps the truth lies somewhere in the middle? I would like to question both. There is a fascinating story found within the oldest writings ever found on this planet, the Epic of Creation. It talks of a time hundreds of thousands of years before, about the first humans. As we delve deeper, we find that this ancient story echoes through the annals of time, reverberating in the texts that would shape civilizations millennia later. The Bible, one of the most revered texts in human history, seems to share an uncanny resemblance with these Sumerian tales. Could it be mere coincidence that the first man created in the Sumerian narrative was named Adamu? It doesn't stop at the creation of the first man. The threads of similarity weave through tales of great floods, gardens of celestial beauty, and serpents holding secrets to knowledge. These narratives, separated by hundreds of years and vast geographical distances, seem to be singing a harmonious song, a melody of a shared human legacy. Could these texts, steeped in the lore of stars and gods, be hinting at a truth that we are yet to fully grasp? It poses the beguiling question: are these stories a mere concoction of human imagination, or are they echoes of a distant past, a testament to events that unfolded in a time now lost to history? Can we entertain the possibility, even if just for a moment, that the genesis of humankind wasn't left to the random mutations of evolution? This ancient tale beckons us to imagine a scenario where our very DNA was the canvas of a grand cosmic experiment. According to this story, the Anunnaki meticulously sculpted us, merging their own genetic material with that of Homo erectus, forging a species designed for servitude, a slave race to mine the Earth's riches. Though this narrative may drift far from the scientific theories that dominate today's discourse, it opens up a corridor of fascination, a passage into a time where science fiction meets history, where myth intertwines with possible reality. Could we dare to entertain the notion that we are not solely the products of random evolution, but perhaps the legacy of an ancient cosmic intervention? Despite our dominion over Earth, are we, in some biological respects, less suited to this planet than other organisms? And if we are the products of divine creation, might there be an intentional flaw in our biological design? Conversely, if we emerge from evolutionary processes, why does it seem that we've evolved into beings with apparent vulnerabilities rather than greater resilience? Our planet is a realm of extremes: soaring peaks, bottomless oceans, scorching deserts, and icy tundras. It's a world not designed for the fragile or the meek. The environment challenges its inhabitants to adapt or perish. And many have risen to that challenge astonishingly well. Consider the mountain goats, who navigate steep cliffs with the agility of Olympic gymnasts, their hooves designed to grip where it seems no grip is possible. Or the sharks, the titans of the ocean, streamlined for hunting, with senses so keen they can detect the electric fields of their prey. And imagine the vast, inhospitable expanse of the Sahara Desert, scorching by day, freezing by night, and arid as far as the eye can see. Most would deem it a no-man's land. Yet it's home to the remarkable dromedary camel, adapted to survive in one of the Earth's most unforgiving landscapes. This creature has evolved an incredible array of survival tools. From its humps that store fat as a reserve energy source to its specialized kidneys that minimize water loss, the camel is a biological masterpiece of desert survival. Even its nostrils can close to block out sand and dust, while its hooves are wide and padded to navigate shifting sands. In a world that demands resilience, toughness, and harmony, how did humans end up so, dare we say it, vulnerable? We're the proverbial newborns of the natural world, needing years to become self-sufficient. If Earth is a crucible of survival, why do we, one of its most intelligent species, struggle to fit into its unforgiving mold? Unlike animals with protective fur or scales, we are prone to sunburn and skin cancer, suggesting a curious vulnerability to our very own star. No claws, no fangs, no armor. In a world filled with predatory prowess, we are conspicuously unarmed. Our physical attributes are mediocre at best. We're not the fastest runners, nor the strongest lifters, making us easy prey in a primitive setting. We neither have fur to keep us warm, nor natural mechanisms to cool us efficiently, making us sensitive to extreme temperatures. Unlike many animals that can survive on a limited diet, humans require a wide range of nutrients, making us dependent on a diverse set of food sources. Unlike animals that can digest raw meat or tough plants efficiently, humans often need to cook food for optimal digestion and nutrition. Compared to many animals, we have less acute senses of smell and hearing, hampering our ability to detect predators or find food. Our young not only have a long gestation period, but also require extensive care, leaving us vulnerable during these crucial life stages. Our feet are not adapted for swift movement across rugged terrain, unlike the hooves, paws, or claws of other animals. Walking on two legs frees our hands but makes us slower, thus less capable of outrunning predators. Our intricate web of emotions, capable of crafting profound connections, can also ensnare us, sometimes blurring the clarity of raw survival instincts. In contrast to the solitary predators who roam the wilds, reliant only on their sharp instincts and the prowess of their solitary existence, we find ourselves woven into an elaborate tapestry of social dependencies. This deep-seated interconnectedness, while fostering bonds and alliances, may sometimes stand as a double-edged sword, potentially diverting us from the primal cues of survival. Our dense populations and close interactions make us highly susceptible to infectious diseases. So if our physical traits render us vulnerable, why do we thrive? But you might be thinking, what about our intelligence, language? Doesn't that make us the ultimate Earth dwellers? Sure, we've developed complex societies, technologies, and forms of communication. In fact, our reliance on learned skills and tools means that without them, we're actually quite vulnerable. And remember, these traits took thousands of years to develop, making us highly reliant on cultural and technological transmission for our survival. So, are we really well suited to Earth? Or have we simply become experts at bending it to our will? Curio.